So ladies and gentlemen, today I want to take you along inside Mweiga's densely populated slum. It's called Kiawara slums. So come along as we tour this slum together, exploring the opportunities and the potential of this region. So come along, let's explore together. So let's move along and together let's explore the potential of this region. Actually, this slum here is a very important place for Mweiga town. It provides Mweiga town with all the man hours. I mean, the people who work in Mweiga, most of them live here. So you can see the potential of this region here. You can see the roads are being tarmacked, and of course for now schools are closed, so you can see very many kids on the street playing. This is the famous Kiawara slums. This is the famous Kiawara slums. The famous Kiawara slums. So it's a place full of potential. If you come here some 5 years ago, it was not this densely populated. But by now, I tell you, the place is so much populated, so much populated. So much populated. And others have taken advantage and even built very beautiful permanent houses here. Look at that. The potential of Kiawara slums. I like the road being constructed here. They've even considered the walking paths, which is very, very commendable. And I suspect this is the work of the county government of Nyeri. Kudos to Governor Kahiga. Though in his last term, but he has never ceased working for his people. Yeah, the road is still under construction. You can see the drainage there, properly, skillfully made, wonderfully and skillfully constructed. Inside Kiawara slums. But don't be cheated. Not everyone who lives here is of low income. There are people who live here who are actually doing so well. The only shortcoming with a place like Nyeri is the fact that land is so scarce and so expensive. So some of them take advantage and come and live in such kind of areas. But I'm telling you, not everyone living here is of low income. They have projects like this that supply them with water. Clean piped water. Clean piped water. And you can find it so cheap. For a 20-liter jerry can, I'm sure you can be, you only part with around 5 shillings. That is like $0.05 for that matter. So one thing I like about this slum is, in as much as it's regarded as slum, but they've considered the tidiness, and at least the houses have been constructed in an orderly manner. They left the paths for the roads, and you can see the orderliness in this region, which is very, very commendable. So on the other side is which other slum is this? Okay, here we have two slums, one on the right and another one on the left. So the one you're seeing in front, that is what we call the Kiawara slum, and the one I've just shown you is another slum. They're just side by side, not so big, but so the road you're seeing here is the famous Nyeri Nyahururu Highway. Nyeri Nyahururu Highway. So the slum goes past where that you can see that vehicle is. That is still part of the slum. So let's get back here and let's take another route. I want to give you an exclusive tour of this modest dwelling, in quotes. An exclusive tour. It's me and you today. I'm here to show you. Here to show you Nyeri. So the place is well lit, you can see everywhere. Electric poles all over. And you can see that tall mast there. That mast there provides this area with full electricity. The area is well lit at night. Well lit at night. And once again, congratulations to the county government of Nyeri for making these roads for the people here. So let me take another route here so that I join another area here. So these are just feeder roads. It's not tarmacked like the other one. So this is still Gikomo. Yes, that is the word I was missing. It's called Gikomo slums. The other side I showed you, that was Kiawara slums. So all these is still part of Gikomo slum. So I don't know where that road is headed to, but seemingly we are in a dead end. But let me check. If the road is not passable, I'll simply reverse. Yeah. So this is still part of Kiawara slums. No, Gikomo slums. Forgive me, the two slums are just side by side. So there is Kiawara and there is Gikomo. So where we are is Gikomo slums. Yes. So this road here, if I'm not wrong, goes up to the cemetery. There's a cemetery down here. A public cemetery somewhere down here. I don't know whether it's the region. Kijana mambo, ile cemetery ya hapa inakwanga hapa. Cemetery, ile makaburini. Ndio hapa? Oh. Okay, asante. Okay. Yeah, so This is the cemetery. This is a public cemetery. This is where those who choose to be buried outside their homes are buried. Yes, this is a cemetery, a public cemetery. So ladies and gentlemen, you can clearly see that in as much as Kiawara is a slum, but the organization here, the place is so well organized. It has schools within. It has hospital. Hospital is just, it's so much so much close to where Mweiga level 3 hospital is. So healthcare is not an issue here. Mweiga is just a stone throw away from where we are. Yes. So this is the tour. Of the famous Gikomo, So guys, I'm taking a steep ascent. That's why you can hear the car is roaring like that. I'm making an ascent. Yes. So up to that side, that is still Gikomo slums, but I think this could be the end of the slums. It could be the end of the slums. Yeah. It's just a small area, but the population here is astronomical. So many people stay here. So don't worry about the kids. The kids, schools are closed up to January next year. So this is still part of Gikomo slums. Steep area. Very, very steep area. Look at the school ahead. That building you're seeing just in front of us, that is Mwangaza Primary School. That is Mwangaza Primary School. For a fact, about 90% of the kids here attend that school there. Very, very nice public school. Very nice public school. Very nice public school. It's called Mwangaza Primary School. Yeah, so all this is still part of Kiawara. No, Gikomo slums, I'm sorry. I'm soon taking you to Kiawara slums so that you see what's going on there. So let me take this other route and give you another tour of this place. All this is still Gikomo. So most of the casual laborers in Mweiga live here. They prefer these places because, one, the rent is so cheap, the cost of living is not high, they're closer to social amenities and important amenities like hospitals, schools. And guys, one thing I'm appreciating here, in as much as it is a slum, the planning of this area is just commendable. The planning of the so-called slum is just commendable. Well planned. They left space for their roads. They left spaces for their roads. Tiny roads, but clearly accessible. So all this is still part of Gikomo slums. All this is still part of Gikomo slums. Yeah, just very humble, just very, very humble buildings. Very humble. Very humble. Very, very humble. Very humble place. Very humble place. So some of them are even practicing agriculture here. Look at that shamba. Yes, well fenced. The main economic activity in Nyeri, actually Nyeri as a region, their main economic activity is farming and trade. Very good farmers and very good traders. So that is why you see, even in such kind of places where you don't expect to see any farm, you'll always find farms. Look at that area there. Look at that area. This is someone practicing cattle keeping here. Yes, someone is keeping cattle there in just that small space you see there. The people of this region really love farming. They really, really love farming. They really, really love farming. Yes. So this is another region or another area of the so-called Gikomo slums. Another area of Gikomo slums. Yeah, so generally that is what Gikomo slums has in store for us. Now this is the upper part, or the other face of the slum, just next to the Nyeri Nyahururu highway. Nyeri Nyahururu highway. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the famous Kiawara slums. Not Kiawara, I keep on saying Kiawara. Kiawara, I'll take you to Kiawara just after this. That is Gikomo slums. A very humble place, but so well organized, a place full of opportunities. The roads are being constructed there. We really want to thank the government. It's just proper that the government upgrades the living standards of those people. When people are empowered, especially those whom these people depend on, because most of them are casual laborers who go to Mweiga town to find work. When everyone else is empowered, even these people will uplift their living standards. So ladies and gentlemen, that is Gikomo. Let's head to Kiawara. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this part of the vlog. Let's now explore Kiawara slums. The only thing that divides Kiawara slums and Gikomo slums is this Nyeri Nyahururu highway. That other side is Gikomo slums. This other side is Kiawara slum. So let's go together and explore this area. Let's check whether the area is also full of potential as compared to Kiawara slums. Yes, so the slum starts here. Yes, the slum starts here. This is just next to the road. Still next to the road. But this is where it starts. That is where it starts. Let's explore it and check its potential. Let's explore the area. Let's explore the area. There are people going about their businesses, just small businesses. Everyone minding their own business. I don't know whether I'll be able to access that road from here. Clearly I'll not, but we can go through here, this small place here, and connect to that route there. Yeah, so just like Gikomo slums, Kiawara slums is also undergoing an upgrade as regards the roads here. The road is under construction, you can clearly see that. So this is like the entrance of the slum. To the left are buildings with the live fence, though you cannot see it clearly. Yes. So this is the area. The slum goes up to the other end. Up to the other end. And man, I've been to slums, but I regard these slums a little bit organized. A little bit organized. Yes. So this is still part of it. I don't know whether this road is accessible. Clearly it is. Clearly it is. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This is still part of Kiawara slums. Yes, I know in other countries you can't find a small kid like that walking alone in the road. But in Africa that is so normal. You'll find kids walking alone, and they're so safe, so safe. At the end of the day, they go back to their mothers as safe as you can see them. So Western countries, for example, America, to exemplify, a kid below 12 years cannot be left alone in the house. You have to leave someone with them in the house. A kid of 12 years old in Kenya, that is someone who is able to take care of him or herself, and someone who is even able to take care of the siblings. So guys, Africa is safe. Whoever is saying Africa is not safe, Africa is very, very safe. Safe for problems like poverty. That really strikes hard our people. But I'm telling you, Kenyans are so hardworking, and this country is so full of potential. If only our leaders can take advantage of that. Yes, so don't worry about kids. Schools are closed, so it will be so common seeing them basking on the road. So guys, I think this is the dead end to this road, and this one marks the end of Kiawara slums. This marks the end of Kiawara slums. This road clearly ends here. So let's get back. Let's get back. Road is too small. I don't know whether I'll be able to make a turn here. But being the driver I am, so many years of experience driving, making a turn here should not be a problem to me. So that is someone's gate. Yes, we made the turn successfully. Yes, how are you? Yes, a young man enjoying his bicycle there. And I told you that the people of this region love farming. Look at the sheep grazing freely on the road. Grazing freely on the road unattended. The other side you can see a cattle there. Someone is practicing dairy farming there. Yes. The people of this region are known farmers. Sorry, my phone overheat. It was overheated, so I had to restart the video. So we are still in Kiawara slums. Very well. Yes, so this is still part of Kiawara slums. I don't know where that road is headed to, but we can stop here. So guys, that was the brief tour of this region, the Kiawara slum where I am now, and the other part which is called the Gikomo slums. I'm seeing a certain, no, that is headed nowhere, so let's get back. So basically that is the size of these two slums. Two slums that are so much important to the development and growth of Mweiga town. And guys, look at the terrain. Wow. The other side is Isako. There's a quarry there. Yeah, the region is full of potential, as you can see. And guys, people are just so much contented. People are just living their lives. Look at them. They're so much contented, living their life. So you can look at them and start sympathizing. Oh, these people are underprivileged. No, they're just contented. Guys are just living their life here. Whatever they get is actually enough for them. So guys, that was Kiawara slums and Gikomo slums. And from there, I think that marks the end of our video. That marks the end of our video. Those are young men there greeting me. Yeah, Kenyans are lovely people. Very, very lovely people. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you love such kind of content, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and leave a sweet comment. This is a new channel that will be giving you, I'll be walking you places here and there to check the potential of our country, Kenya. So thank you so much for watching. I'm now on Nyeri, Nyahururu Road, headed to Mweiga. Mweiga is just up there. You can see up there. That is Mweiga. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Welcome to Mweiga town. Welcome to Mweiga town. Small but very vibrant. Small but vibrant town. Yes, Mweiga town. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, amigos.